30th. Although saints are a Catholic practice, International Translation and Translators Day is celebrated all over the world on the day of Saint Jerome, the 30th of September. It is the feast of the patron saint of librarians, scripture scholars, students, translators, and interpreters. Saint Jerome was born in Strido, today Dalmatia, Croatia, in the year 347. As a young man, he was sent to Rome, where he studied classical literature and rhetoric. While in Rome, he studied Greek, Latin history, and philosophy, and built his own library, copying most of the works he read. He studied Hebrew. He translated the scriptures directly from Hebrew and organized a workshop on the Bible and theology. However, this dedication was not always sustained. His work was interrupted by several problems, so he returned to Antioch in the year 378, where he heard Apollinarius the Younger speak. This experience influenced him to become a priest. The Pope of that time, Pope Damaso, wanted a good, useful, and authoritative Latin text of the Gospels for the liturgy. So in 382, he commissioned Jerome, by that time a young priest, to review the Latin versions of the Gospels that were in circulation. Jerome was trilingual. He spoke, wrote, and understood Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. Jerome fulfilled his mission by producing a revision of the Gospels. He also proceeded to make a Latin translation of the Psalms and some Old Testament books. The translator of the Bible into the Latin is called the Vulgata. He started this project that occupied him for more than 20 years and turned out to be what made him famous, the translation of parts of the Bible from the original language into Latin. The Vulgata was published in the 4th century and was declared in 1546 during the Council of Trent as the authentic and official version of the Bible for the Latin Catholic Church. Jerome's humility with regard to his own work was a good example for the translators who followed him. He admitted when he was wrong and revised some of his translations, making corrections and additions. And on the other hand, he also pointed out that the accuracy of a translation was highly dependent on the reliability of the original text. St. Jerome died in Bethlehem after a long illness on September 30th in the year 420. He is the one of the few people who have been awarded the title of saint in recognition rendered to the Church rather than for eminent holiness or miracles. The relics of St. Jerome now rest in the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome, but he spent many years buried under the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, beside the birthplace of Jesus, because there he worked in the translation of the Bible in order to be close to Jesus and convinced that with God we always win.